Yes, there are many terrible things that happen that need to be righted, and only through the understanding of the land and the people and the animals and the energy and spirits all together, when they are in balance, you will know that times are right and things are about to happen. Yes, Victoria, you must carry your resonance forward. You must explain to others the importance of embracing life and living it like good beings with force and purpose and humility and love and guidance. But there is also a time to be a great warrior, and as such you have given promises to your fathers, not just us, but those who rule over you. But when they seek to set aside the things of truth and try to embroil you in darkness, then it is the warrior's clarion call that he must stand and fight for those when the time is proper. Yes, and then you tell them when you went to see other great father in this place where woman and your sister went to speak, and he spoke only to you, yes, and signed your book and asked you what question, Victoria, when this happened.
In 2008, my family went to a spiritual convention in Denver, and at that time it was a regular occurrence that happened. And we were walking through the stands and the stalls that were in the auditorium, and there was an elderly gentleman who was sitting in the back at a table, and he was signing his book. And I had just noticed him, and he called me over. He actually pointed at me and called me over to his table. Well, when I got there, he said to me, "Who are you?" And I said, "I'm Victoria." And he goes, "No, that is not who you are. Who are you?" And I said, "I'm Victoria and I'm from Australia." And he said, "That is not who you are. Who are your fathers with you?" And I said to him, "You can see them?" And he said, "Yes, some of them are my fathers, my tribal fathers, and they walk with you." And I said, "Oh, well, yes, that's who my fathers are. Some of them are tribal." And he said, "Will you come visit me in South Dakota and come to one of our meetings and meet some of the other tribal elders?" And I said, "I'll try and get there." But at the time we had just moved to Denver, and it wasn't the best of circumstances for us to just, leave and go to South Dakota. But the man's name was A.C. Ross, or as he knows his tribal name to be, Ihamani. And there was a girl who was watching our conversation. We talked for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I left him. I thanked him for the books. I bought 2 books from him. And she walked up to me and she said, "Do you know who that is?" And I said, "Yes, that's a tribal elder called Ihamani." And she goes, "How did you get him to talk to you? Because we've been trying to converse with him all day and he doesn't say a word to us." And I said, "Oh, well, he knows my fathers." And she looked at me. She gave me the strangest look. And I just smiled at her and walked off. And I don't know what to say if he didn't want to speak to anybody else. But that was who I connected with. And I started reading some of his information, which was amazing. And I encourage people to learn more about some of these tribal leaders and their words of wisdom, because you can never go wrong learning these things.
Remember, Victoria, you tell a story once of working at Spirit Shop,
yes,
and had picture that showed your fathers all around you.
Yes.
Yes, you have given your promises to your fathers as well, to be good and to always teach others. So despite what these evil religions on this earth say, the best faith is one that is born from love of the earth and love of the Creator. Yes, we honor the Great Spirit. We had it right a long time ago, and all of you don't know what you're doing.